Alpha homies, it's Thursday, June 1st, 2017. Fun fact, Guam is known as where America's day begins. And what does that mean to me? It means that I can watch movies almost a whole day ahead of the US of A. That's right, baby, because Guam is part of the US. And like I said, we are where America's day begins. Let's say a movie opens June 2nd, 2017. I don't know what movie that might be. Maybe I wonder. Whoa, man. Wonder Woman! That's right, I'm gonna be watching Wonder Woman tonight. Awesome, right? Now, of course, my dad said that I should be doing movie reviews because it's Guam. We get to watch a movie almost a whole day ahead. With people like Jeremy Johns and those guys like that who gets actual access to advanced screenings days, weeks, maybe, I don't know, a month ahead. Why? Why would I try if all these guys get like reviews out way quicker than I can, right? But this video is, since I'm watching Wonder Woman, I thought, I'm on Guam. There's 3 theaters located on Guam. Might as well make a video that's kind of like doing pros and cons between which theater you, as a person who's on Guam, might want to stop by and visit and watch a movie of your choice. So I narrowed it down to about 9 categories plus another one which is basically my personal choice, and I'm going to be ranking 1, 2, or 3. Whoever gets 1 is the best, 2 is the middle, and 3 is the worst. And the theater with the least amount of points basically is what I think, in my opinion, a theater that you should go to if you want to enjoy your movie experience. So let's begin. First off, there are 3 theaters on Guam, 2 of which are owned by the same company. They're called Tango Theaters, Micronesian Mall, and again a shopping center, as well as GPO, Guam Premier Outlets, which is owned by Regal Cinema Theaters. So first thing, location. If you're visiting on Guam or you're in the military, more likely than not, you're gonna be living in the Derido, Tuman, Jigo area, somewhere up north. The closest theater there is Micronesian Mall Stadium Theaters, 1 point. The second closest would be GPO, which is located in Tumuning, 2 points. And then the furthest one away from everywhere up there would be the Agana Shopping Center, 3 points. Theater size. What I mean by is, when you go into the theater, how big is it? How many seats there are? Now, based on an average, I've been to all 3 theaters, and whenever I watch a movie, the theater with the smallest basic cinema would happen to be at the Micronesian Mall Theaters. They pretty much have like a 50-seater or something like that. When I watched Alien Covenant, the movie premiere, they put us in this really small ass theater. It filled up. There were people in the front just like watching like this. Yeah, that kind of sucked. So they get a 3. 2 would be GPO. They've got medium-sized theaters and seating. And then the largest would be Agana Shopping Center. They've got actually the biggest theater. Like, it's like, I don't know, maybe like 100 to 200 seat theater, I think. Agana gets 1, GPO 2, and Micronesian Mall 3. Next is number of theaters. Basically, this means movie choices, which has the most number of movies that you can watch at any given day. That would be GPO. They have a total of 9 the last time I checked their listings online. Micronesian Mall gets 8, and Agana Shopping Center has the least with only 5. Next would be outside amusement. Basically, killing time before your movie starts. What can you do around the theater? The best would probably be Micronesian Mall because there's so many things around it. There's a fantastic park where you can do arcades or amusement rides or redemption games or whatever. There's a bestseller where you can buy books or magazines. There's a Studio 211 which does haircuts, restaurant underneath, Sushi Rock, a Cold Stone, and then there's a Ross. All of that is located in the same area as the Micronesian Mall. GPO comes in at second. It has a food court, a Chuck E. Cheese, and a Cold Stone Creamery all around it. And last would be Agana Shopping Center. It only has a GameStop, this toddler daycare center place, and a bunch of like clothing stuff, and a candy store beneath it. Not many options in the Agana Shopping Center. And this also is true after 9 p.m., which basically most places closes. The mall would be still number 1 because there would be a Ross and a Cold Stone still open late. GPO would only have a Cold Stone, and Agana Shopping Center has nothing. Next would be inside amusement. Video games, redemption games, or whatever that's inside. Last time I checked, the mall had the most games. There was like a specific little mini room where they had games in it. I don't think if they have any games there now, but they would have the most if that room still had games in it. Second would be GPO, and then third, of course, would be Agana Shopping Center. I think they only have like 3 games. Next is lobby size. The largest lobby would be GPO. They have the biggest lobby, like so much space going on, and it's like, it looks like a cool theater because there's almost so many colors and stuff. Second would be Micronesian Mall. and then the smallest would be again a shopping center. That's if you're into those kind of things. One of the more important things is crowd. Which one gets the most crowded? Obviously it's gonna be Micronesian Mall. That's where most people live. It's gonna get crowded. Most people are gonna go to that. Second would be GPO, and then lastly would be again a shopping center because it is farther away. Parking. This is also an important thing. Which has the best parking? The best parking would go to Micronesian Mall because it has a parking garage that goes upwards. There's like 4 or 5 stories, and then there's surrounding parking lots near it. The second would be Agani Shopping Center. There's a whole bunch of parking space, and the worst parking is probably GPO because the outlets is shaped in a T formation. This side of the T is where the movie is, and this is where parking. And there's a parking that goes all the way around the T, and then so you're not gonna want to park on the other side and then have to walk around, especially if the GPO closes. That sucks, gonna have to walk around. And then this side of the theater where the parking is, it's like the worst kind of parking. You can almost never find good parking on busy days. Next is food. Micronesian Mall and GPO have almost the same amount of options: snacks, candies, popcorn, nachos, and hot dogs. The only exception is Agani Shopping Center. They have some sort of deal with Tony Roma's where you can actually order like a burger or a chicken Caesar flatbread or a kid's burger or something. You can actually order that at the theater and they'll give it to you so you can eat it in the movie. So I think that's pretty cool. So that obviously gets a number 1. And finally, my personal choice. Honestly, I like the Agani Shopping Center theater because it's the biggest, it's got the largest theaters, so that means there's more room, more seats, more likely to get a good vantage point. Hardly ever crowded sometimes. Even during like really big premieres, it doesn't get that crowded. I think that's why they only have like 5 theaters. That way they can maintain the place without having to like overcharge or anything, because they don't get a lot of traffic. So I think that's what's best if you want to go watch a movie premiere or whatever, is to go there. Now obviously they're not gonna have all the selections you want to watch. They usually just stick with whatever is the most popular at the time. General speaking, that's my favorite theater, Agani Shopping Center. That's where I like to go. Basically, it's closest to me. Parking's easy. Crowds are not that bad. Only thing is, like, after Agani Shopping Center closes, there's not much to do except wait in line if you're watching a movie after 9 p.m. Some general fact: ticket prices here are still under double digits. I think last time I checked it was $9.25 or $9.75 for general admission during, you know, night times. It's about $2 cheaper if you watch it on a matinee or get military discount. Regal Cinema Theaters does have a loyalty program that every time you watch, you can just scan a card and accumulate points, which I think is cool. They also have regular cardboard type ticket stubs, which you can keep as a keepsake or whatnot. Tango Theaters just uses receipt paper. Like, you're gonna just throw that away, right? And they don't have a loyalty program. That might sway your decision as to which one to choose. Of course, Regal Cinema does have like its advantages with the loyalty program and the tickets that are actual tickets, and then it's next to a Chuck E. Cheese and a food court and a Cold Stone, but it is in the middle of everything. So if you're up north or if you're down south, you're gonna have to bypass Tango Theaters to get to Regal Theater. But personally, my choice, if I'm just going to watch a movie and I want to be, you know, in a good, relaxed position, not have to like worry about people shuffling next to me or trying to scoosh in past me as like, is that seat taken? Excuse me, sorry, excuse me. I would rather go to Agani. But I would personally, if I was in a neighborhood, I would go to GPO just because of the loyalty program. But hey, that's up to you. That's your decision. So anyways, later on I'll be watching Wonder Woman. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review or anything because I still have to edit this video and whatnot. But anyways, that's it. That's my tips and tricks. Hopefully that helps sway your decision. If you want to know anything else about Guam, please leave a comment or message me or whatever. I'll be happy to try and answer it the best of my abilities. As always, love, peace, and chicken grease. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Share if you want. That'd be awesome. Anyways, peace.